Hello and welcome to the stream. We are about to get started. I have chat pulled up for anybody who wants to say hello and hi. Uh, Still kind of new to this. I apologize to everybody for the incompetencies that you will see, and there will be a lot. Anyhoodle. This is Cobblemon Adventures, Minecraft Cobblemon Adventures, Episode 3. I have my trusty alcohol on me. Woo woo woo. Can be made with many different savory flavors. So, the first task for right now is I have a lot of cobble. Do I need the cobble for? Yes, and ender stones. I have a lot of stuff that I would like to do, but most importantly and most notably, I want you. Anyways, most importantly and most notably, the first thing I need to do, first thing I want to do. Why am I making so much stone? I had a reason for this, and I don't remember what it was. What can I make with stone? Slabs, pressure plates, buttons, bricks. Huh. Fair enough. Stone hammer, hard stone. So it's probably with these. You. What can I make with you? A lot more stuff. Wouldn't be that. Wouldn't be any of those, to be honest. Or those. If anything, it would be. What was that? Warp plate. Ooh, that's interesting. Dormant shard. Don't know what that is. Don't know where to find that. Da -da 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 -da. This is probably what I want to make, but I don't have any ender pearls. Mossy stone. So that is made with ender pearls and emeralds. Got it. Okay. I kept a lot of stone for some reason. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was just XP. I don't know. I did add in a new mod. The new mod is XP that I get from battling Pokemons. Here comes a hot step of murder, gonna get copyright murder. No seeds. Fun. I have one seed. Nice. There we go. There we go. Okay. My bag. Down. Have my auto furnace going. Take, 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 take. Put that back. Take, take, take. Well, take, take, take. Take your groove. I need a valuable chest. You're going there. You're going there. Oop. You're gonna make my mineral chest rather large. Just because I feel like it needs to be. I'm not compensating for anything, you are. Anyways. Eventually I will name all of these, but as of right now, as it stands, the answer is I'll get to it when I get to it. I like to have abundance of sticks and a stack of iron, just to make life easy. Gold, gold, lapis. Going to sleep. The space of the cowboys. So, as I was saying, my first goal, I need to build a PC, which means I need to smelt some sand. Do I have any glass anywhere? You know, I need more than one piece, but one piece will do it for now. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Yeah, screw it. One piece will do it. Again, I don't know why I'm smelting all that, but whatever. I think I'm smelting it all solely for experience. I could be wrong, because you get some experience from it. Not much. You know, so little, in fact, that no, not anymore. PC. 2 copper, 4 iron. Oh, that's why I needed it. I needed to smelt some of this into smith. Got it. Maybe it's just 2. Yeah, just. Well, now I gotta know what can I make with smooth stone. Slabs, blast furnace, PC, blasting upgrade. Don't need auto blasting upgrade. Yeah. No. Okay. 1, 2. I need 2 copper. 1, 2. 4 iron. 1, 2. I definitely have 4 extra. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. That should have, yeah, full stack. Okay. Here's my PC. PC's going here. I have my nose pass. Now, I have my full team. Which means nose pass, you're going there. The next Pokemon I'm going to catch, this is a personal goal. The next Pokemon I'm going to catch is going to be a Bulbasaur. Now you're all probably thinking, why a Bulbasaur? And the reason for it, Pokédex, 2 Peppercorn, 2 iron, 2 copper, 4 iron, is so that I can genuinely do a living dex from start to finish, which is going to be a pain in the rear. Oop, nope, not what I meant to hit. Also, normally I go for a pink Pokedex. Not this time. Cosmic. How do I build that? Sweet Treat, Obsidian. I have most of that. I don't have a Psychic Gem, I don't think, but do I have a Psychic Gem? Got a Fighting Gem. I've got a lot of copper in here. I need to take the copper and the emerald and the gold. Okay, throw the copper up here. Psychic Gem. I have another stone in here too. Stone in here too. I have a lot of stuff in a lot of misplaced spots. Nope. In. Stay there. Up, 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 up. You go in here. Oh, they don't stack. Okay. Fun. So that I need a sweet treat, which can be made with a cooking pot. I need iron. I need another piece of glass. Okay. That should be enough. At least for a minute or two. I intend to go glassless here solely because I like what I like. Oh, that's right. Obsidian also needs to go up here. There we go. Hello. What's up? I just looked at the chat. I apologize for the late review. Uh, I don't know what HLW means. I apologize. I'm very bad at this. Welcome to my stream. For all new people, First stream, I like to show off the Pokemon. This is Turtle Man. This is Solstice, because he doesn't have a name yet. Flaffy, because I've not given them a name yet either. Nope. This is Roland Coley. This is Little Chompy. Look at him, he's holding leftovers in his mouth, so adorable. And this is Monferno, not Monfernape yet. Hello, buddy. Padoo. Well, that is my team. Thank you, thank you. I have exactly one extra one, and it's a Nosepass, which is probably one of my favorite Pokemon outside of the turtles. My goal after I get done with what I'm doing right now is to go hunt for a Bulbasaur. And by that I mean cry a little bit and then find Bulbasaur. But yeah. Non-stone, that's in there. I don't want you. You go here. Eventually I will also be labeling these chests, but as of right now, it's everything goes in these, except for very specific things that I will put in the other ones. Thank you. That was full 2 entire uses of an obsidian hammer, because I like the Hammers and Excavators mod. It is probably the best mod to exist in my opinion, mainly because it makes digging real easy. And I can always use more glass. So, copper. I also have the backpacks mod, which allows me to add a bunch of stuff. Currently, it's a gold backpack. I think I have enough diamonds. I can actually make it I already made the Pokedex. What was I going to make? What do I need the glass for? I don't remember what I need the glass for. If I had a mind, I've lost it. But, howdy to you as well. Doing fairly good. How about yourself? Uh, I needed the copper for something. I also need the glass for something. There's 38 of these. Let's see if I can speed run and figure out what it is. Need one of these, which means I need those. Don't need that, don't need that. Would like that. Don't have a use for that yet. Don't have a use. I remember what it was. It was that. I need a campfire. I would like a pink one. Yep, okay. Campfire. Pink. Pink is my favorite. The whole reason I didn't make a pink Pokedex in the first place was solely because in order to, there's a thing called an Arceus phone, which you can add a healer, a PC, and a Pokedex to, but it only accepts a white Pokedex, and I didn't feel like making two. I'm gonna go upstairs on my little teleportation patio. I'm going to make a campfire. Campfire. We're gonna place you right here. There we go. Now, Cosmo. That was a roommate, honey, yellow dye, and sugar. I think I actually have most of, if not all of that. If I don't have yellow dye, I can switch back to corn. I have honey. If I put honey in a thing, I have sugar, but I think I have sugar cane. Yep. And then one apricot to make me yellow dye, because I don't have any flowers. Here comes the hot step of mud. I have that song stuck in my head. I appreciate that. To be fully honest with you, not really. Uh, I started playing. To be clear, I got my gaming PC in February, or gaming laptop in February. I have not been playing all that long. I just really enjoy Cobblemon, and I really enjoy. The dude's name is Mighty Duck. I really enjoyed him playing it, and so I tried to figure out a mod pack that I would really enjoy, and ended up having to put one together myself. Yep, Star Suite close. With that came a lot of trying to figure out how to do and build everything in this, which has been enlightening to say the word. Do I have a Papa Berry? If I have a Papa Berry, I don't think I do, but if I do, nope, I don't. How do I get a Papa Berry? Not what I meant to hit. Nah, gotta go make one or find a second gym. Got it. Okay. So yeah, the Mighty Duck is the person who really got me hooked on it, and then I made my own mod pack to try and compete, or not necessarily compete, but have my own adventure. And then I've attempted to make it work on a server, and that failed horribly. Thank you, thank you, Emma Davis. Also, Angelina. I really hope I said that right because I feel like I didn't. But yeah, uh, time to explore the great beyond. To be clear, same. Okay, I started. It'll load in here in a second. I traveled this distance, but it doesn't like loading because of how. So I started right here. I started right here. And I like living in ocean biomes, so I traveled till I found one. But now I must away. And I must. Well, I'm going the wrong way. But yeah. I play. So I play other games, and by other games I mean I play Pal World and Overwatch because I am a dweeb. uh, I play Overwatch with my buddy. Him on. So my original name on Twitch was Salem, and I had made an account called the Salem and Spider Show, and my buddy Spider streams on the Salem and Spider Show all the time. So I then made the Solomon Zephyr one uh, because I like the Key of Solomon, which is where I got the Zephyr and this, that, and the other. Is that a just hole? Oh, weird world creation. But yeah, I think I'm coming on a desert, which is a good thing because deserts tend to have a lot of those, a lot of structures, and a lot of structures means that I can find a lot of. This might not be a desert. It might be just an island. Yeah. Slow, bro. Anyways. If you are not a fan of animal violence, please look away. None of you hold the crown, none of you may live. And the only pig that's allowed to live is one that wears a crown. For he is unkillable. Anyways, homage to Technoblade always. Yeah, don't fall. My goal is to find either a psychic gem, not gem, but gem, the uh, crystalline thing, or find a it really does. And the selling point on it was, oh, it's Pokemon with guns. I don't make guns for any of my pals. I make mounts so I can ride them, which is probably one of my favorite things in this. And as soon as my Turtle Man gets to become a Torterra, I will use him to ride around the world in. But my favorite part of it was always the using the Pokemon as weapons, like actually being able to spawn them in world and fight with them. That was always my favorite thing. Ah, cherry blossom tree. Everyone's like, oh, it's Pokemon with guns. It's like, cool. I'm not a big. The guns are cool, but I'd rather just be able to pick up the fox and use them like a flamethrower. That was cooler to me. I had more fun doing that. Now, children, this is not stealing. This is called tactically acquiring a waystone. The villagers don't need it. And by don't, I will say I hope they don't. Nope. I tend to leave the remedies because they all say lowers friendship, and I don't like lowering friendship. Like that, I'll take because it doesn't lower friendship. But well, yeah, I've yet to actually beat anything in Pal World because I mainly just screw around building stuff because I'm bored. I don't think I have a potato. We're gonna take the potato. Doo-doo-doo. If only I had bone meal, I could figure out what those were and hopefully steal them if I needed them. To be clear, I have beaten a lot of like the world bosses, but like the towers and the dungeons, I've never even entered one because I've never felt like it. And all of the world bosses I have beaten for the sole reason of I do one damage with a bow and arrow, and then I run up with a metal spear and stab it to death as my pals are doing most of the damage to it. Ah, that's what I want to see. Please don't be a gimme girl ghoul. Please actually be a chest. Don't hop down there, you moron. You'll die. That is the main thing I wanted to see. I need technically 3 of them, possibly more if I screw it up. The apples are specifically used for the urns to get the Galarian version of the birds. The way the urns work is once you make the urns, you are able to kill so many of that type of Pokemon. You didn't have what I wanted. Okay. Darn. Shift. 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 And this is where things get useful. Not where I wanted that to go. Up, 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 up. Oh, normally there's blocks down there. Okay. I guess not on this one. Uh, to be honest, as much as I said I don't like the guns, my favorite pal is the Tansy, the grass monkey. There's just something about him that makes me laugh my butt off. Just like Pansage in Pokemon is one of my favorites. He's just funny to me. I really enjoy him as a Pokemon. Do I have armor on? I do. I have gold, but this is not technically better. Shadow Sneak. You are technically better. You are mending. You are Curse of Vanishing. I am so much more likely to blow myself up than I am to actually. Up, 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 up. My favorite Pokemon is, hilariously, my starter. Not specifically Grotle, Turtle Man's actual name, but specifically my favorite Pokemon is uh, Turtwig. I need that. That is the most important thing in my entire thing because it houses everything. Oops. But yeah, the little monkey just got personality. Doo doo doo. Food apples. I mainly eat apples if I can, for the sole reason of if you eat enough of them, you'll get leftovers, and leftovers is a heck of an item. See, this is the main problem with throwing out a bunch of your junk items. You never have any building blocks afterwards. And then you play stuff like a moron and make it to where you really don't have any building blocks afterwards. Tactically acquiring. It's not theft. That's a gimme goal. Fight. Bulldoze. That's fair. Anubis is awesome. And to be clear, Lucario is cool, but I like Anubis better. I don't know. I just liked how they leaned heavier into the motif of what Lucario was. I already went that way. Did I bring my bed with me? I did not. Sheep! Oh, sheep! Have fun! Why did you take so long to kill? There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I also have mobs turned off. Like, not mobs, but hostile mobs. Because on all the other ones I've played, I've had them turned on, and it is an absolute nightmare. I want to rip my hair out every 5 seconds. That's fair. He really is. He can do the majority of any of the PAL work on the home base. That's fair, and I probably will at one point. The main reason I'm streaming is solely so I can get the videos so I can add them to YouTube. I have a YouTube channel where I'm actually the DM for a D&D group, and we post our D&D things on the YouTube channel, and I was going to post this as well as some other stuff on there. And I felt like this was the best way to get. Do I not have any torches? I don't have any torches. I felt like this was the best way to get the videos because I don't like editing videos very much at all. The people who are able to edit videos are very wonderfully awesome, and I am not that person. But I do appreciate the feedback and the not praise. What's the word I'm looking for? The approval. I don't know. I appreciate your compliment. There it is, compliment. Oh, you are. Buried treasure. Clock. I might need a clock. What can I make a clock with? You. I can make a Malmorite. I can make one thing, and I'm not entirely sure I want it. So. Oh, you're. Uh, I do. I tend to not give it out for the sole reason of a bunch of people have tried and done stuff beforehand, which was just scammy, account was made yesterday type deals. What can I make with you? I can't remember. I can make the cuff, the wreath, the yeah, I can be any of that, and that. Yeah, I don't tend to do reducing friendship stuff. For most things, I am Salem Zephyr. I am Solomon Zephyr on this because Salem and Zephyr show was a thing, and Salem Zephyr was already taken whenever I went to make it. I'm also aware I put the swearing content label on. I tend not to swear on this unless I try to catch a Pokemon and I just can't catch it and I run out and then I cuss the Pokemon, its family, and everything it stands for. Uh, ooh, I'm about to be island hopping a lot. If I was going the right way, I would be island hopping a lot. Woo 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 woo. Okay. Full 180. There we go. But I'm not going to drop it in the chat. But if there is there a way to message you directly? Is there? Copy, timeout, ban, mod, comments, whisper. If I whisper, are you the only one able to see it? If the answer to that is yes, I'll just whisper you my Discord. Also, stream delays are insane. Do, 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 do. My buddy Spider is the one who does the majority of streaming things, so he knows how the majority of this works. He actually has it set up to where certain things are auto banned. Like, what was it? The join this to get the max amount of viewers, or whatever it was. Like the spammy stuff. Does it tell me who my viewers are? Nope. If Spider is watching, hello, say hi in chat, my man. If he's not, fair. I don't know how to tell who's all watching or not. I feel like you probably can't tell who's all watching unless they type in chat, mainly because that makes the most amount of sense to me. You, sir, are lit up like the 4th of July, level 28, but you are sleeping. I think I can do this. I think I got this. I may not have this. I may have made a terrible mistake. I may have royally screwed the pooch. And he woke up. Crit, 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 or not. No, don't worry. We don't have to. We don't have to crit. It's fine. You outspeed me, so you can't use your secondary move. Ha! We're gonna switch you out for a Rowan Coley. We're gonna try Burn Up. See if that works. Almost. Now you're just rock type, so we're gonna use that one to guarantee it works. No, 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 no. Okay. Ha ha. Anyways. Ooh, new moves. Rowan Coley got a new move. Incinerate. Nah, I like your moves that are on you. Bite. I got Bite. Bite does 60. I'm gonna switch that out with Bite. There you go. I like to have Bite on you. By the way, answer in chat if you would please. If Whispering does directly just message you, and then I'll send you my Discord if that's true. Although I will warn, I'm not on Discord very much unless I'm playing Overwatch or doing the D&D thing, because we have text channels on there for other people. Tends to be. Uh, I tend to pick either really high level Pokemon I have a type advantage against, or really low level Pokemon so they don't run my fade. I am not a competitive Pokemon player. Every Pokemon I love the games Pokemon like on Nintendo and stuff, but every one of them I've ever played, my Pokemon were always over leveled by the first gym just to make sure I could wipe the floor with them. I am very simple in how I do things, and that is overwhelming strength and rage. And it tends to get you through most of your fights. Not what I meant to do. Get back in the ball really quickly. Horn berries. There we go. Hey. My goal, I said at the top of the stream, but I will say it again. My goal is to, now that I have a team of 5 or 6, plus my nose pass, I didn't mean to. To be honest, it's not really all that big of a deal for me increasing my account. If it gets big, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. This isn't a, like I said earlier, this is just a, primarily, this is sincerely just how do I get the videos so I can put them on YouTube. And the best answer I came up with was using Twitch. It saves my videos, I can download them and throw them on YouTube. And it lets me just play the game without having to worry about files corrupting, because if something goes wrong, I can see it on Twitch. So I do appreciate your offer, but I'm not really looking to increase my account. I'm more just looking to have fun, play a game, and rock on. I will say probably my favorite thing that's happened on my account is I had a spider set this up for me, uh, fully hand drawn. I took a single screenshot and he based it off of that, and I think it looks awesome. But and he also that's the starting screen was that, but instead of saying pause, be right back, it said uh, Minecraft Cobblemon Adventures, or MCA Minecraft Cobblemon Adventures Episode 3. Another village. Time to pillage. Dooby dooby doo, dooby dooby doo. Does that have 2? Oh, speaking of pillaging. Anyways, I will also say, I think it was in this. That's what I wanted. I think it was in this. The first episode I played, the whole reason I have the Chimchar, it wasn't this because I have the Chimchar. The whole reason I have the Chimchar is because I forgot about a boat strategy. And what the boat strategy is if you throw down a boat, it stops a Pokemon from despawning. I forgot about that. I had a Torchic, a Rambo, a Ramboot, the uh, rabbit starter. I had like 5 starters pop up before I remembered that, and I was so upset with myself over it. So I had that. Oh, the furnace doesn't have any meat in it. Okay, cool. You and you. Red, you, all of you. I'm just gonna throw you out. You know, I realized I have diamond. Again, I appreciate it, but like I said, my buddy David made me that one. I'm not getting big. Isn't really a priority or a thought of mine. I do it because I like to play the game. The only thing I'd really want to get big is my D&D stuff, but I already people who play the game D&D with me already have stuff. This is very weird. I don't think I've ever seen this building, or maybe maybe this is 2 buildings in one by accident, but whatever. The people who I play D&D with already do stuff like that, and so they're the ones who. I do apologize, but they're the ones who get the, hey, I need this for a video head. I need this for this. I need this for this. I'm sure you do awesome work. I just, and don't die. There we go. Here comes the hop step of murder. Catch you after a while. Have a good. Ah, damn it, it was a gimme go. But now bite's effective on you. If only I had crunch. Oh, you're a much higher level than me. And now you're probably going to outspeed me too. Yep. Don't you flinch. Take him out, Terminator. I'm going to be honest, I was really hoping that wasn't a gimme goal. Psychic. Ah, it's Psychic Gym. Yes, cool. So now all I need is a. Hmm. Here comes the hot step of murder. Oh, that fucking worked wonders. Hello. Nice. I gotta remember that button for the future. Now, I'm pretty sure Bulbasaur spawn in the jungle. I'm gonna have to bring up the wiki to make sure of that. But I'm also pretty sure I've not found a jungle yet. So if they, in facto, do spawn in the jungle, I am up for a bad time. I also need to figure out where Abra spawn, because I need them too. there's a list. I have it on my thing. It's a spreadsheet of Pokemon and Pokedrops. Nope, wrong one. I'm gonna pull up the Pokedrops. Common drops. That's what it is. That's 1.6.1. That's not what I want. Cobblemon spawns. I don't want this one either. I want the. Oh, maybe it's true for Abra. Common in the overworld. Well, I'm gonna have to pull it up for the spawns and drops of Cobblemon. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Everything you do when you catching a Pokemon. Cobblemon spawns. Location. Abra, abra, abracadabra, gonna reach out and grab you. What number is Abra? Okay, well there's that one. Now I want drops. Can I search? Where is Abra on this stupid list? Arbok, Raichu, Slam Slash, Clefairy, Vulpix, Zubat, Golbat, Paris, Vinmark, Diglett, Mew, Psyduck, Arcane, Abra. Ender Pearls. Yep, okay, so they definitely drop Ender Pearls. Okay, so there's Abra for Ender Pearls. Now I need to do spawns. Abra was towards the, Abra was Gen 1. Underneath the Zubats and Golbats. And we have some Psyducks and all that. Abra. Ah, scary. That struck right fucking beside me. Hooey. That's not absolutely terrifying. Lightning can't strike in the same spot twice. Right? Natural, natural. So Abra's only spawn in the overworld. At any time in any weather. Biome tags. Okay, so he only spawns in the overworld and the mansions. Got it. Okay. Really wish I could search on this, but I can't. Abra. Magical at night and natural magical. Okay. So in a magical, what's magical? So like a fairy forest type thing. What is a magical forest? I don't know if I have turf. Dark forest. Ah, so a dark forest counts as magical. So I just need to find a dark forest. Got it. Okay, that makes life a little easier. Did I already find a dark forest? That is the most important question I need to ask myself right now. The answer is probably no. However, I never. I know I found a birch forest, and that was up here. Yeah, okay, so no magical forest, or no dark forest yet. But that tells me what I'm looking for. Dark forest. Oh, hey, I have more leftovers. I think I'm going to give that to Roly Coly. Oh, I got to turn my phone back on so I can see stream stuff. My apologies if I missed anything. It says connecting to chat, so we'll see if I missed anything here. Just a minute. You are adorable. I should also probably be killing some ones because they drop a thing called a something string, but no, I would assume that this is magical, but I have not seen a single Abra. So I'm gonna head for a dark forest, and if that doesn't work, then I need to find a mansion in a dark forest because that's also where Abra spawn. Although I do feel like I'm about to enter into a desert. Call it a hunch. I also think Bulbasaur spawns in dark forests. I'm not sure on that one, so damn it. This might not be a desert. This might just straight up be a beach. Some beach somewhere with bikini and palm chairs dancing along on the summer air. Why is that lit up over there? It's probably absolutely nothing, and I'm wasting my time coming here. Well, those produce that much light. Damn. Okay. It was absolutely nothing, and I fully wasted my time going there, but I mean, I did learn some things. And now we row. Row, 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 row. We're rowing, we're rowing, we're row, row, row. Hmm, hmm, hmm. The sun, it does rise as we row, row, row. Doodle-dee, doodle-oo. Everybody gonna row with you. Doodle-dee, doodle-oo. We got it straight up the way. Doodle-dee, doodle-oo. Everybody gonna row, row with you. You. Row, 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 row. We're row. By the way, we are so far south, and this is a cold ocean. That blows my mind. Goodbye. Land ho! Well, there better be. I've not had any good times in a while, boys. Row, 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 rowing. We are rowing. Row. That's either a beach or a desert. Probably a beach. That beach right there. No, nope. That is a drowned spawn camp. Absolutely not. Did I send my axe up here? I did. There it is. I need a dark forest. I need a dark forest. By the way, why is a magical biome considered a dark? Why is it rather? Let me rephrase. Why is a dark forest considered a magical biome? That is insane to me. Also, don't dark forests normally have a lot of mushrooms in them? Because if so, I might be able to find one that way. Is it cheating? Maybe. Is it efficient for me? Absolutely. Am I gonna do it? 100%. So am I gonna call it cheating? Absolutely not. They say cheaters never win and winners never cheat. And to that I say, bullshit, Tour de France, man without a ball. And I am officially out of ability to. Damn it! Actually, this is probably a good thing. Oh, did I miss? Okay. Screw it. We'll use bite then. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Anyways. Ow. Apple. I want to catch you, but I can't. Dream, 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 dream. Close your eyes, rest your head, everything goes to bed. Dream, 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 dream. No fucking way. Really? A Rowlet and a Dark... Mm, mm. I'm thinking of slurs. Mainly about myself. By the way, I should probably let everyone know I am bi. So if I say the bi one, or not the bi one, but the gay one specifically, I am bi. Not accusing the behavior, just letting that be known before I get canceled before I even start. Uh, yeah, I figured this wouldn't work, but I didn't mean it wasn't worth a shot. Those are two starters I'm not allowed to catch yet. I gotta start with the Bulbasaur, like I said. It is physically painful to walk away from that. Just to be clear, physically painful. But I've made myself a rule, and a rule I will abide by, even if it hurts my soul to do so. That's a cavern. Don't die! There we go. Now remember, kids, don't do that at home. Or do. I'm not your parent. I don't mind. I'm some random dude on the internet. You don't have to listen to me. In that specific case right there, it's probably better if you did. But, also, I'm a random guy on the internet. You ain't gotta listen to me. I know it's a forest, but could it be a dark forest? Bum bum bum! Uh, some people tell me I'm insane. Those people would be correct. This was a lot more leaves to break than I thought it would be. There we go. And somehow I got saplings out of that. I do need the birch one, so I will be keeping birch. Climb every mountain. I'm out of apples. For shame. There's a good way to get them, but I'm not going to do it. Deforestation. Deforestation Nation. Coming at you, homeboy, with that Station Nation. Station Nation with a deforestation nation. I'm a station nation, deforestation, everybody on my nation. David did, boo doo doo. Also, I know I said living decks. What I mean is I'm going to catch them in order. So that is to say I will catch a Bulbasaur and then evolve it to Venusaur. It won't technically be a living dex, but in the Pokédex it will say I have caught all of them, and besides the technically 7, counting Nosepass, that I currently own, it will actually be all of them. How is this not magical? What more do you want from me? Also, I feel like a flower forest would also be magical. Is that a Metapod? That's a Metapod. Deforestation Nation. Deforestation. I don't know what that is. Oh, we're completely fucked. Completely fucked. We're completely fucked. Do 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 do. There are so many sea dots. Are there any? Oh, no Bulbasaurs. Figured I'd check. So I know mansions are in dark forests, but I feel like I might find a mansion before I find a dark forest. Just basing this off of real reality. By the way, pork chops are so much better than steak. Fight me in the comments, and I'll win because I eat pork chops because I am the superior one. I say as I get cut off by a bunch of trees. I'm so tempted just to turn. I'm gonna hit my mini map here in about 5 or 10. Oh, Nuzleaf. I thought that was a Bulbasaur. I was like, what? Is that a? That is a Ninetales. Okay. Level 26. Ninetales, meet Little Chomp. Fight, Water Pulse. Are you kidding me? Oh, thank God. It's not very fit. Oh, bitch! We're gonna swap Little Chompy out. We're gonna swap him out for Roly Goly. Rock Slide. Eh, that's fine. I'll hit you with Ancient Power. Deal with it, fool. Little Chompy, level 20. Everybody, everybody, Little Chomps, level 20. Get through it. Get stupid. Oh, let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. Another Rowlet? You're lying. You're joking. You're joking. This can't be my man. Two? And a chest pin? Mother fucking 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 fuck. Fucking fucks. Sons of bitches. I need an Abra. I would like an Abra, please. I need an Abra because they're the only things that drop Ender Pearls, and I need Ender Pearls. But Abras only spawn in magical areas, and magical area would be the forest. Dark forest, I should specify. Is that a... Nope, that's a cherry forest. That is a structure I could go loot. If I would have kept going straight, I would have a lootable structure. However, I'm gonna hit a hard turn down when I see the cherry forest. I can't believe 3 Rowlets, a Draxic, and a Chespin spawned before I found a Dark Forest, as well as deny. That's infuriating to me. I was about to say, if you're another Rowlet, Bonds, I do like a Bonza. Okay, no more starter Pokemon are spawning, or have spawned, I should say. I won't say aren't spawning, because if I say aren't spawning, they will. And I'd hate to be upset. Ooh, a village. Do you know the way to a dark forest? Well, that guy doesn't. Ain't nobody home. Is that another portal right outside? That is another portal right outside. Yeah, but. Huh. Huh. Oh, hello. This is either a tanner or a blacksmith. This is somebody. Probably a tanner, if I had to guess. Yep. Do I have? I don't. You're mine. That's another portal. We'll check that in just a minute. This should have a medical facility. There's another leather worker. Yep. Poke Center. So I have learned that that only works if you have it in your thing. But again, that's fine. I think yep, I'll repossess this one and then lay it back down again and call it Plains. 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 Bio. There we go. That way I can keep track of what's what and where and how and why. Got any goodies for me? Is that another village right over there? No. But what is on this side is another portal. There is another village directly that way, though. This should have 2 chests from the sides of it. Nope, don't want curse and binding. I do want protection too. Will-O-Wisp is also good and don't need sprint. Amazed there was not two chests there. Dooby-dooby-doo, dooby-dooby-doo. I didn't like your town anyway. I'm going to the next town over. Ha! On the plains again. I'm just living in the plains again. And this one I can still. Mwahaha. Ha ha ha. Ha. Nothing. Doo-ba-doo. Don't mind if I do-ba-doo. Down my way. Church. Double door always has a chest, so I'll go there in a second. That is a Trubbish. Cool, not a starter. I hit everything on this side of the weird ravine thing. Now I'm gonna hit the other side of the weird ravine thing. You got a blacksmith, that'd be awesome. That's not gonna have anything. That has nothing. Well, it used to be some of these houses would have chests in them, and I've found recently that most of them don't anymore. I don't want the remedy. About time I went home and dropped off all my crap. Problem is, I would like to find a dark forest before I did that. But if I did go home, I would be able to upgrade my bag from a lowly gold to a diamond backpack. Which means I might just do that. Should I loot it or no? I think I'll loot it for another time. But I am going this way because it keeps me out of the fucking cherry biome. I'm pretty sure I can ride a Rapidash, but ain't no sense in it right now. You know, for the plains, there are some hellacious hills. I agree. Mr. I feel like we're about to hit the Stony Peaks, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I would guess Stony Peaks. Plains into Winspec Gravelly Hills. Never mind. wind swept gravelly hills. Say. Back into the plains. To be clear, it doesn't even have to be a dark forest. It could be a flower biome. That would also be useful to me. Listen, I will negotiate with you, Worm. If you want me to, I will negotiate. Squirrel spawns in rivers, so this is where I'm going to be going next. However, I can find rivers just about everywhere. Well, that's a sign if I've ever seen one. I'm also pretty sure these are stony peaks. Hell, they might be windswept gravelly plains again, or gravelly hills, or whatever. Hell, they might still just straight up be plains. I don't know. Good thing I'm not a betting man, to be honest with you. If I was, I'd lose, because these are most certainly gravelly peaks again. Oh, no, nope, we have windswept gravelly peaks. I was right. Didn't want to be right, but it was. Some bitch. Dream, 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 dream. Fine. Next new biome I find that's not a river, because rivers are everywhere. I'm gonna put out a stone, and then I'm gonna go and see if I can't find myself a dark forest up top. Ooh, a Teddy Ursa. Dream, 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 dream. Why that song stuck in my head? Okay. Damn. That might be Stony Peaks. Also, cherry plains are not a new biome. Is this more gravel or is this something different? That's gravel, okay. Son of a bit. Ah, shit. I am so bad at parkour. Parkour failure number one. I would love for someone to edit this and make a fail counter, please. Especially when I could have just done this the entire fucking time. Even the snowy bits are the winter. Okay, cool, nice. Climb every mountain. Ah, shit. I meant to do that. A different biome. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think that's a swamp, but I was about to say I don't even care if a Pokemon spawn, like a starter spawns, but that's a lie. I do. Don't fucking spawn when I'm not able to catch you, please. You're 100% a mangrove forest. I was about to say a fucking slugma, and then I realized there was lava over there. Oh, you're not a mangrove forest. What are you? Are you a swamp? You are. Oh, vines. I'm in vines. That's why. Hello, whoever is viewing. Welcome to the chat. I am currently on search for a dark forest so that I can catch a abra, but I don't know if abra spawn in swamps. I don't know if swamps count as magical. I would assume no, but I also didn't think a dark forest would count for magical, so here we are. I do need to lay down a wavestone though. Wavestone will be right here. It's going to be called Swamp. Get out of me, swamp. That isn't very nice. He's just a donkey. Swamp biome. Save. I didn't do that for the other one. Stony Shores. Oh, yeah. So home. I didn't do that for Stony Shores, but I will. There we go. There we go. Close. Oh, welcome back. I didn't realize it was you. Is there a way? I'm sure there is. I'll probably figure it out later. A way to figure out who's actually viewing. I'm still on my hunt for the Abra. It's it's a going. I have to find a magical biome, and technically dark forests count as magical biomes. I've just found a swamp, so you know. Talk. Aww. The next Pokemon I want to catch is a Bulbasaur because I kind of want to do them in order after since I have my full party now. The problem I've had with that is every starter Pokemon will spawn but Bulbasaur. I had 2 Rowlets, a Draxic, and a Chespin. All 3 starter Pokemon, all 3 such later gens that I couldn't even justify it even if I wanted to try and break the rules I set. What is chatting me? Also, I don't know if you see in chat, but the Salem and Spider show, that is my buddy Spider. Say hi, Spider. I also don't. Was that a Tim hole? Ah, it's gone now. Not viewing only chat. Forgot to put the space. Fair enough. Yeah, he's the one who did my paused, I'll be right back, as well as my starting one. And will eventually be asked to do whatever else I want him to do, probably for the YouTube channel. What's that? I don't think I've ever seen one of those in the swamp. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if it has a unique waystone. Huh. I couldn't see that while I was under the water. Neat. Oh, it's definitely unique. What the hell? Oh, this is cool. That was a witch. I heard a witch. Ah! Witches! You bitches! Stay alive! I don't have any feathers, do I? Stay alive. Wait, I can't. Poison doesn't fully kill me. Also, I can't be hurt while I'm in a battle. That's how you gain. I like I said earlier, I'm not really looking for any work to be done. No, 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 no. Oh, I almost died. Stay alive. What is with all the lights? That's a lot of lights, and I don't know why. Investigation time. Huh, I don't know why there were so many lights over there. I also don't know. Do sunflower planes count as magical? Maybe? Possibly? I mean, hell, we'll see. Nah, no Jigglypuffs or anything like that spawning. And that's a witch's hut down there. Once I find the end of this bite, did I not? Okay. No, I didn't. I did not explore that one singular check. Okay. Carvana, Lotad, Turtle, lots of turtles. Scoliosis attack? Get him, boy! I do need a feather. Feather! Feather! There we go. I only needed one. Yeah, I figured they did. They were asking me earlier, and I was like, I really don't need any of that. I appreciate it, though. And I guess they just didn't, Memory, want that to stay there and that to stay there. So, yeah. I figured they would. Little sad that I lost a viewer and that I'm pretty sure the other viewer is. Yeah. I would say so. But, it is what it is. My current goal is to find a dark forest so I can get an Abra, so I can have Pokeballs. And that is a harder job than I thought it would be. Because dark forests are impossible to find, apparently. They just don't want to be found. They're hiding from all of us. I figured once I get to the end of the swamp biome, I'll teleport to the other side of the world, 16,000 blocks in the opposite direction, and then see if I can't find one over there. And if I can't find one going 16,000 miles out of my way, well, fuck me. I also had to bypass like 6 starter Pokemon for the sole reason of I want to catch them in order. So after I got my team, I'm going to start catching them in order. And then 6 starter Pokemon spawned that I don't have on my list because they're not in order. And I was mad, upset, very angrily. And I'm aware it's a self-imposed rule, but if I can't follow my own rules, whose rules will I follow? And the answer is I'm going to follow my own rules. Even if it hurts. And I'm at the end of the swamp. I'm at the end this way, so we're gonna turn and go this way and see if a dark forest will pop up. Ooh, waste time. So yeah. Flower forest? Wait. Does a flower forest count as magical? I would assume yes. 6. I am in a flower forest. I'm going to take a nap, and when I wake up, peace. Have fun. Don't get killed. Abra, abra, abra. It's an uncommon. So it's common in mansions which are found in dark forests. It's uncommon in magical, and in magical it has to be night, and it'll spawn on the ground. So the rare one is in hills and temperate. Don't think I found any hills biome, although I will search. Unless that right there is a hills biome. Windswept hills. Meadow. Huh. Nice. Didn't know those were meadows. Forest, forest, river, cherry grove, birch forest, old growth birch forest, rivers, plains, cherries, meadow, rivers, plains, cherry grove, snowy slopes, jagged peaks, plains, frozen peaks, plains, snowy slopes, forest, 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 stony shore, forest, forest, forest grove. What's the grove? What's the grove? Yeah, okay. These are just windswept hills. which are apparently different. So they are in the rare spawn bag for windswept hills, or for hills in general. So I'm assuming that counts for windswept. Biome. Safe. But it does have to be nighttime for them to be in this. Skidoo! Sunflower Plains, Sunflower Plains. Again, I feel like the Sunflower Plains should be magical. Plains, common floral, undertone, grassland, legendary spawn, spring, spawn, CCC, legendary landers. Oh shit, okay. Continental, spawned, cotton log, spawns, process, spawns, okay. Temperate, Raikou, ooh shit. Vector, rare, common, okay. Temperate, peppercorn, normal, saccharine tree, spawn, celebi, Kenton, I don't know who that is. Thunderous, anti, has density, okay. Spawns, Africorn log, legendary monuments, not a mountain, hash structure, raystone, and is overworld. I'm gonna type in magical. Nothing. I do not know what the magical tag means. I do know that dark wood biomes are considered magical. Magical, 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 magical. Oh, so it's only the Dark Forest. Okay, got it. Fuck me. And the Mushroom Island. Okay. Fuck. So I gotta go to a. I really do have to find a mushroom biome, don't I? By the way, this is getting saved to add to home screen. Cobblemon spawning deaths. There you go. So yeah, it really is only a dark forest. Damn. Because I don't have Terralith, I have too many biomes. And even then, it's still just fucking. The fuck is that? Still on the waystone, first and foremost. That's windswept hills still? My god. Holy mother of Jeebus. Dang. Okay, well, I am probably about to go on break here, just for a little bit. It has nothing to do with the fact I can't find a Darkwood forest. Or a dark forest, not Darkwood. That's D&D. Uh, but it might. I am 17,000 blocks away from spawn. Ooh, temple. Okay, cool. That's a flower forest again. Uh, temple. I need to hook to the east. That's west. No, no, that was east. Is this sword or shield? Also, it's behind me. We go a little north of this. There it is. Showing up on the map now. Shield. It's the shield one. There's nothing here. There's not. Okay. So I'm going to get as close to that as I can. I'm going to put down the marker for shield temple. And then I'm going to pause the stream. Dooba dooba doo. Shield. I before E. Yep, it's I before E. Shield. Temple. Right. Okay. 6. Anything this way? Not a damn thing. Okay. So we're gonna go home. Nice. We're going to sleep. Then I will be right back. I am back. Welcome in, my peeps and peepettes. My apologies for the hiatus that I just went on. I was starving, and I went and got me some food. Uh, when I last left off, I need to close the pause screen. My apology. I was getting ready to head out, so as to. Oop, there we go. Head up. Oop. Volume off. There we go. I don't want to access more tools. Go away. Don't want that either. Chat setting. Am I on chat? I don't want to be on chat. Hold on. Close. Stream manager. There it is. Close. Stream manager. There it is. Okay. Now I can see the chats and go on with life. Haha. Cool. But yeah, welcome everybody. Say hi in chat so that I know you're here. Hi in chat so I know you're here. There you go. But my current goal is to attempt to find an Abra so I can get Ender Pearls. Because I need Ender Pearls to make stuff. So we're going to go all the way back home. We're going to... You know, I definitely, and I'm going to, should have dropped off all of my stuff. Because my bag is currently full of everything. Oop, I got a second viewer. Who is the second viewer? Also, I said I would take a shot, so... I need to add a new capture. Source. Not game capture, not display. What would that be? Is it image? What would that be at? Is it media? Okay. Browse. Nope. It would be a webcam. How do I add a webcam? Delete or remove. I gotta figure out how to add a webcam real quick. Give me just a second. My apologies for everybody. Video capture device. Would it be that? Okay. PC camera. Ah, there it is. Let me turn on the light. My bad. My apologies. What exactly did I... Ooh, hello. Absolutely not. There we go. There we go. I apologize for the giant blacked out screen there for a minute. Let's make sure that I actually said what I said I was going to do. Or actually do what I said I was going to do. I made a post on Instagram. I said I would... My post. For every new follower, I will take a shot. Yep, okay, so I don't have a new follower yet. So I'm not going to take a shot yet. So I'm actually going to hide the video camera. I'm going to make it there. Hi, everybody. Bye, everybody. There we go. And go back home so I can move all my stuff away. For every new follower, I will take a shot. Shot, 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 shot. Everybody! Okay, that's going to go... What? Oh, I have a display. There we go. Okay. My apologies for that, but for every new follower, I will take a shot. Uh, I really hope I get a lot of followers because of it. I'll be honest. Psychic Gym. That's what I wanted. Okay, you go here with you. You come in. We're gonna do memory again because memory needs to remember me as well as you. There we go. Okay, that works for that. Do do do. Valuables. You. All the mints need to go down here. Thought I had mints. No, I have TNs. My bad. You're also technically valuable. Gemstone. White and pink. Pink. White. Red. Blue. Blue. There we go. Will-O-Wisp. Drain-Kiss. Black. Black at it again. There we go. Oh, yeah, my boat also went up here. So, boat there. I guess I left my bed somewhere. Boat there. Here and there, here and there. Valuables. Coins. 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 The golden apples are valuable. Rare candies are valuable. You're definitely valuable. You, and you. You're not, you're not, you're not, you're not, you're not. You should be down here. Sugar, feather, Burnhill, buried treasure. Ah, technically you're valuable. You should be down here. You. Hold on. Gold, iron, lapis. Golden apples should be down here with you. Rare candies, XP shares. Da 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 da. Shooba doo doo, shooba doo, shooba doo doo. Okay. You're definitely valuable. You're technically valuable. You are also, you are also technically valuable. Don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need. Technically you're valuable, but well, no, you need to go in the other chest. You're more valuable over here with your other ones. Is that a miracle seed? No, that's a charity berry. You go up here. You go over here. You go in my hand so I can give you to somebody. Change out item. Thank you. That is adorable. Anyways, bag goes up here. You go here. You go here. Bucket of water technically needs to go in the bag. You bread stays in the hand for food. Hornberries. That I will set up better storage here in a minute. You're not all that valuable. You. So what do I need? Obsidian, Psychic Gem, and an Ultra Ball. I have Ultra Balls. I need Obsidian, which I have. I need a Psychic Gem, which I have. Amethyst, I don't have. What? Because I don't have Amethyst. Whoop! I made the mistake again. Diamond. Yep, only need 8. I see 7, 8. There we go. And there's that. Yeah, that works. Okay. Time to go amethyst hunting. Yeehaw! I don't know the best spot for amethyst geodes. but I'm assuming it's not in the deep slate form biome. I should really add like a trapdoor with water. So like right here, I should have a water bucket, trapdoor. So I need a couple of these. Will that hold a bucket of water? There we go. Gotta get smart about it. That'll work. Okay, 6. I would dare say that this is most certainly amethyst level. I would also dare say I went in the exact wrong direction. Oh, well, no, there's one right here. That works. It's a good thing I have mob spawning turned off. Hello, new viewer! There is a lovely little thing I've set up for myself. For every new follower that I get, I will turn on my camera and take a shot. So, if you would like to force me to take my first shot of the night, please, please follow. Oh, forgot about that. Out, out. Fill it with all the garbage. There we go. Again, of course, that's fully up to you. However, I would be highly appreciative is the word I was trying to say and failed horribly at saying. But you win some, you lose some when it comes to speaking the good old English language. I should know, I can barely speak it. There we go, shards. I have 8 shards. Apparently, I guess this is perfect amethyst level. No, no, this one would. No, well, yeah, no, this is perfect amethyst level. Okay, well. Ooh, Megastone. So I want to create set a temporary waypoint there because I want to go there. Any other Megastones in the area? Any other Megastones in the area? Any other Megastones? So that's what a Megastone looks like, chat. If there's another one in the area, we will find one. Or my name isn't Solomon Zephyr. The ladies call me Zephyr for short. Ah, who am I kidding? The ladies don't call me. Now, which way is that temporary waypoint? Right this way. Ah, shit. Iron! You'll never have too much iron. Or obsidian, to be honest. Because obsidian makes one of the best hammers in the game. Ah! Shoot. Shit. Shit and Shinola. Now we're in here. We have a taller ceiling. Let's see if there's any more. Well, that's what that looks like now. Oh, that's interesting. So temporary waypoint. That's interesting as much. Ooh, that's also interesting here. Set temporary waypoint there. Some call this cheating. I call this using your knowledge of the game. Some people are right, and I am not one of them. I feel like this is probably definitely cheating. However, in that same breath, it is useful. It's a useful mechanic that I stumbled upon by accident, and because of that, I am going to use it because it's very useful. And accidental or not, if it has utility, then I should use it. Or rather, I'm going to use it. 300, 800, 800. We'll go to this one first. Rock and roller. I have more than enough redstone. So I am not grabbing the redstone. Yippee-ki-yay, Space Cowboy. The only reason I'm going to this one first is solely because I can backtrack to either and it'd be just as fine. So yeah. I'll go to the two farthest away ones first, and then I'll hit the two closer ones. Ah, shit. I'm stuck in the mines, mining, mining every day and every night. I'm mining all night. To be clear, I do have my amethyst. I think I'm going to grab these first. I might only grab two of them, to be honest with you. But once I get them, I will continue on with my search for Abra, because I do desperately need... I need a few... Whoa! Best financial decision I've made in a while, digging a crooked line to the new place I need to go. Yippee-ki-yay, space cowboy.